Wow, I'm so excited, man. I followed a diesel truck that picked up our cooking oil and some grease trap things at KTA. And I came all the way to Pacific Biodiesel, and I went into the office to find out what was going on. And here I met Joy and I met Chris. So Joy, tell me, Pacific Biodiesel, what is it all about?
What is it all about? Well, you know, it's a great recycling story, and it all started with this funky stuff. This is used cooking oil.
Wow.
And our founder on Maui in 1995 saw this being dumped into the landfill, and he said, we got to do something about this in our state. Why are we putting this in the landfill? Bob King, our founder, came up with a way to create this biodiesel fuel.
Wow.
So you've just taken a tour of our refinery here.
Right.
We make 5.5 million gallons a year of this biodegradable, non-toxic fuel.
Wow.
This replaces fossil diesel.
Wow, and you mean to say all of this was going into our landfill before you folks came about?
Yes, we're a recycling success story. This was going into the land, being a waste product that was being wasted. So we turned this waste into a valuable premium fuel that today is part of Hawaii's renewable energy mix.
Oh, you guys are like good guys, right?
Yeah.
So what's the difference between biodiesel and diesel?
Well, the biggest difference is biodiesel is renewable. It's made from plant sources or animal sources. Biodiesel itself, it's biodegradable. It's non-toxic. Has about 95% of the BTUs as petrodiesel. It's a lot better for the environment, and it's priced competitively.
Wow.
My name is Alfred Leon. I'm the plant manager here at the KL facility. I want to kind of show you folks, the audience, what we do with the oil.
Used cooking oil is stored in containers in their base yard.
Everything starts here. This is our shipping and receiving area. The raw feedstock that comes in, it comes into the plant here. It goes into our pre-treatment, and then it will go into our plant. Okay, so this is the back side of our plant. We have reactors in the back, and that's where we start to bring the oil in, start the reactions. We're trying to break the molecules of the oil. So we're trying to extract the esters out. Esters is what actually turns into biodiesel. This plant will produce 500,000 gallons in a month. With all the feedstock that we bring in, used cooking oil and also the grease trap material. And that's what this facility is. It's a recycling facility. We have a R&D trailer lab here. This is where we do our research and development and also quality control.
Okay, what's that?
Biodiesel.
Oh man, so what are you doing?
I'm making a test.
Oh, you're testing?
Still sample, yes.
Awesome.
She's checking for moisture mainly. You have fuel in open air, it'll take on some of the moisture from the atmosphere. So to maintain our quality standards.
Tell me what you do.
Alright, so we're the operators of the plant. There's usually two here. And basically we have two different sides. I run a recovery side right now, and Taylor runs the fuel making side. So Taylor is in charge of creating the reactions in the reactors to make biodiesel. And all the reactors, all the junk in the end of his reactions goes into my tanks, and I just kind of bring everything back. Like I get the water out of the methanol, I get the water out of the glycerin. Kind of like a zero waste thing on this side.
Tell me, what's going on?
Yeah, so here, basically what he said, this side we're actually making the fuel. So I do reactions, various reactions I do here, which feeds all of our tanks. They go to different systems here, they clean it out until it gets all the way to here. The finished product is sent to our storage tanks.
There are samples from both sides, my side and Taylor's side of the plant. So our water wash system, this is how it looks after it comes out of the reactions. And we wash the product, and it comes out looking like this. And it just goes to more distills that come out as esters like this. And our last final distillation comes out as biodiesel over here. And this one right here is methanol, which is what we use in our reactions, and I try and get that back on my side. And the same thing with the glycerin, it's a byproduct of what we're making.
Okay, so Chris, tell me more.
So in addition to recycling used cooking oil and grease trap waste, We also farm sunflower,
Wow.
and we take the sunflower seeds
Wow.
to make oil.
Wow.
And we also take nuts from Mauna Loa,
Wow.
crush them into oil.
So you guys actually grab a lot of, you guys do renewable energy, you're grabbing like waste on the macadamia nuts and you're making a product here?
Roger that.
Unbelievable, right?
And then selling it to the chefs and recycling the used cooking
Wow.
oil. Full circle sustainability.
So grabbing waste, turning it to energy, recycling, and keeping our earth beautiful and
Yes.
clean and everything else. Where do you collect all the oil? Is it statewide? I mean,
It's throughout the state. All the restaurants in the state, for the most part, we get their used cooking oil. So
and it
comes
comes here?
It comes here.
So oil from wow and everything comes here, and you guys recycle
Yes.
it into a biodiesel.
That's right. Yep.
Absolutely.
And so is this the only biodiesel plant in the whole state?
Yeah, and actually, it's the only commercial producer of liquid biofuels in the state.
Wow.
This is biodiesel refinery here, and so many things are imported into the state. This is a locally made fuel.
So let me ask you this question. What do we use it for, Joy? I mean, like I noticed that there's vehicles when I go to a gas pump, and what else?
Any diesel engine can run on biodiesel. It replaces petroleum diesel. Boats,
Wow.
generators, power plants, cars, trucks, buses. Get on your bus and say, why aren't you driving on biodiesel fuel?
So what you running on over there? Huh?
Biodiesel, man.
Yeah. Awesome.
If they're not.
So some of the electricity power generated
Yes.
with biodiesel here on our island?
Absolutely. We're an important part of that renewable energy mix for the state, which has said we are going to be 100% renewable by the year 2045 on our
Wow.
power grid. We're part of that. Solar, wind, biodiesel, we need all of those parts, that entire mix to make it work. So we're very proud to be a part of that mix.
Oh, Chris, that is really awesome. Yeah.
It really
Huh?
is.
Oh, unreal. So what's the future?
More of this. And you know, we said the used cooking oil, there's only so much French fry grease in the
Yeah,
state.
yeah, right.
That's really why we got into farming. That's the next. That's how we grow, pun intended.
okay.
We're going to farm for crops, food, then fuel. We're making culinary oil.
Wow.
But what the sunflowers are a type of plant that we can make fuel out of. So as we have more farming, we can grow and produce more fuel. And we want to get the story out there because the more people using our fuel, that's the demand that we need to build more biodiesel plants. Helping us to get the word out. We need more people to say, oh yeah, I know about this fuel. I want to choose this product because it supports all of this greater sustainability. We need people like you to help us tell the story and support us.
Oh,
So thank
great.
you.
Thank you so very much. And I appreciate all what you guys are doing. Grabbing waste, turning it into value.
Yes,
Man, it's like awesome.
it is.
Come on, give the big shot. Yes, sir.